All right, guys, here we are again at Comic Book Corner with more unboxings. Yeah, some more CGC unboxings right here. This time it's all comic books, nothing but comic books. So let's start with the first box. This is exciting. Not many books here, so I'm assuming these are some signed books. Oh yeah. I see the yellow labels. Oh wow, beautiful. So these are the Detective Comics that we sent in to the Jock signing that took place a month ago back at CGC. So pretty nice. We got a red right there. 9.8, and then this one isn't the best of signatures, I have to admit. Sorry guys, that's not in my control, but at least it's a 9.8, guys. That at least is in my control. Tried my best to press and clean these and make sure they were top notch to get everybody 9.8s as much as possible. There's the Detective 871, beautiful, looks great in silver. Then we have the foil edition of Detective 880, looks pretty nice. It pops really nice in the foil. Wow. And then we have another first print. Oh, that one got a 9.6. Damn, 196 out of 8 books isn't so bad. There we go, that one in silver. And that's it for those side ones. Let's put these aside here. And get to box number 2. All right. This one looks like it's about 15 books. Could be a pre-screen or maybe some custom labels. Let's see. Oh, Michael, you're gonna like this one. This was a purchase that Michael Amell did from Comic Legion, and he got himself a beautiful 9.9, man. Wow, guys, beautiful. World to come. I think that's a 1 in 100 or 1 in 200, but holy crap. Very nice to see a 9.9. Congrats, Michael. And thanks to Comic Legion for their strict screening and the handling of books. That's right. They do a really good job. That being said, someone gave me several copies of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1. Unfortunately, they failed to mention that this is a Canadian price variant on the label. So that really sucks. I just noticed that right now. So due to a clerical issue, I may be sending these back. We got back 2 9.6s and 1 beautiful 9.8, man. Damn. That's the second 9.8 that we get for the same guy. He keeps giving me these great looking copies and we try to pull out the best ones, and 298 so far, man. That's pretty awesome. Next, again, for the same guy, we have Conan the Barbarian. This was out of, again, another bundle of 10 books. And this was the best looking one, man. And I really thought this would get a 9.8. It's flawless to my eyes, but CGC still managed to give it a 9.6. Anyways, congratulations, Larry, for all those. Then we have this beauty for Chi. Check that out, man. Congrats, dude. That's a beauty. Nice Campbell, German variant from 2024. There we go. Another 9.8. This has been a pretty good submission so far. All right. Oof, I see a lot of 9.8s. A lot of 9.8s. All right. Oof. Batman. Okay. Batman #1. I believe this one. Yeah, that's for Danny. Check that out, man. Beautiful. Will Jack. He's a huge Will Jack fan and collector. I think Danny probably is the one that has brought me the most amount of Will Jack covers that I have ever sent off to CGC. So very nice to get that Pop Kill #2. And then we have cover B, Beauty. Pretty cool, man. I didn't have a chance to pick up issue 2. However, I did have a chance to pick up issue 3, or the last one, issue 4, the one that just came out. And this is for issue 1. Damn, man, I wish I didn't pass up on these. But they sold out so quickly, it was crazy. And I was too busy to get to the website quickly enough to snag myself some of these beautiful Will Jack exclusives, man. Damn. Plus, they're not cheap, I have to say. They are not cheap. Oh, and I've got Scarlet Spider #1. This one's for Brent. Congrats on that 9.6. And I think we have an ASM for him too. A nice 298 and a 9.2. Pretty cool. Those ones needed a little bit of extra attention, but I'm pretty happy with the grades that they came back in. This one, I'm a little disappointed, I have to say. This is Sandman 18, the Error Edition. And I don't know why. Oh, right. Now I remember. This book had multiple color breaking creases in the back, but the owner still wanted to submit it so you could see those very clearly all the way along the spine. You know, color breaks is the one thing I can't fix. Sorry, guys. So that's correct to get an 8.5. I had forgotten that it had that going along the back cover there. Just surprised this when I saw the grade online. I was like, whoa, what happened there? Then we have Sandman #1. So 9.6. I could accept that for a book from 1989. Hell yeah. And World War Hulk #5. Now, I don't know why this particular book, to be honest, got a 9.6. It's a cardstock cover. It has a really nice quality finish. But yet, only a 9.6. Odd. It's odd. It does have a printing defect along the top edge here. However, they all do. I've sent in about 5 or 6 of these. They've all previously come back 9.8. Again, I don't know why that particular one came back at 9.6. So we're done with box #2. Let's clear up some space here. These. And we can get to box #3. Okay, let's see what we got back here. Oh, guys, some beautiful vintage books, man. Damn, we got some beauties in here. Minus one book, which didn't turn out quite as expected. And, of course, it had to be my book. The only book in the submission that was mine. And I got a bit of a shocker of a grade on that. Wow. First book has a crazy story. So one of the students that go to school with my son and daughter live nearby, just a couple of streets away, and their dad knows that I'm into comics. So he brought me literally a bin, or when I was at their house, he showed me a bin of comic books, and nothing was bagged, nothing was boarded, and I went through everything, and I pretty much told him there was like maybe 3 or 4 books that were worth something. And one of those books that's worth something, he brought it to me recently, and I sent it off to CGC for him, man, and I can't believe it, dude. 9.6 on a Star Trek, number 5, and I looked up the census. This is like the second highest graded copy available. No, or is the highest graded copy available. I can't remember now, man, but holy crap, I can't believe it's a 9.6. I think there's only, yeah, there was, I think there was 2 9.8s maybe, and, or 1 9.8 and 2 9.6s. So, I gotta double check that, but it's so low on the census, man, and it's up there in the top, second highest graded, actually. It is the second highest graded copy. So, that is insane. I couldn't believe. And in the same collection, or from his dad, he got in that big Tupperware bin, Submariner number 16. And that came back in a 9.0, man. I can't believe it. These books were not bagged. They were not boarded. Look how clean that back cover is. Crazy. Crazy to get a 9.0. Next, we have some amazing Spider-Mans. This was a mid-grade, and we were expecting it to be around there. So, not bad for Death of the Green Goblin. This is the issue after Gwen Stacy dies and Peter gets his revenge. We have 121, the issue where she actually dies. And this one came in a little low at a 3.5, but overall, it is to be expected because the grade of the book is pretty bad, you know. Like, I mean, the condition, you know, the condition. Like, if you check the spine, there's a lot of wear, a lot of color breaks, and in general, deserving of a 3.5, basically. So, again, these were just sent in to preserve the books from further deterioration. So after that, we got some really nice higher grade books here. 117, this one being the best out of the bunch that we got. The best out of all the ASMs that we sent in. So this one hit a 9.0 with off-white pages. Still very, very nice. Quite impressive for a book from 1973. Then we have a shocker appearance in ASM issue 72. And that one, again, also from 1969, being a black cover, receiving a 7.0 is still quite impressive. As you could see along the edge, a lot of the color breaks do show due to the fact that the book is black, and the back cover is really nice. It presents really well. So could have been an 8 easily if it wasn't a black cover, because most of those spine ticks would have not broken color. So 7.0 is still very good. Then we have second appearance of the Punisher coming in at a 7.5. Again, this one I was expecting maybe at least an 8. So 7.5 is still good, I guess. This one is my personal book, and it got a conserved grade. I'm so sad. Yeah, a conserved grade, and that's because the cover was removed and it was sent in for cleaning and then reattached, and lo and behold, CGC caught on to that one and noticed that it was, or had been, cleaned. So I'm gonna have to live with that one. But I did get really good results from cleaning other books, and this is the first time I get back actually a conserved grade. It's not too bad. Sometimes we try to push the envelope and see what happens, and up until now things were good, man. So sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. This time we lost, and I'm saving the best book for last, and this one is Fantastic Four 48. That's right. First appearance of Silver Surfer in a beautiful 5.0. And this one belongs to Charles, man. And he was so nervous about this book. And if he wants to tell you guys the hell this book has been through, and the actual grade that it finally got is quite impressive. So I'll let him tell his story one day to you guys. If you know him from the community, man, it's just pretty awesome. I'm really happy for him that he finally got it back, and it's a 5.0. Congrats, Charles. And that's it. That's a wrap, guys. Thank you for tuning in, and I really appreciate it. And we're going to have some really cool unboxings. Hopefully tomorrow we might get back finally our quadruple signed books that are that were sent off to the Jim Lee, St. Clair, and Williams, and Jeff Loeb. The four of them finally signed all the books, and they've been graded, and they're coming back, and they're coming back with custom labels. They finally finished the job. I think the delay was because I called CGC and I requested to add custom labels on that submission, and they actually came through. I wasn't expecting them to, but they said they would try their best, and they did it. So I'm really, really anxious to see how they look, and quadruple sign, man, that's going to be crazy. So tune in tomorrow. If they clear customs and we get them back, we'll do that unboxing for sure.